Day 9. It rained hard all night long. And it looks like it may do the same today.
Well, given all of this rain, I think we're gonna throw in the towel a day early and hop on a bus while we're here a half mile away from the Toklat station, rather than wandering a couple miles away from here through the rain, spending one more night just to wander back in the morning. It doesn't seem like we're gonna have much fun today, given the weather outside, and still can't cross that river, so we just have to go wander down the road, over the bridges. There might be some more fun things we could do elsewhere in Alaska by adding an extra day. We were gonna head down to Anchorage in 2 days anyway, so maybe we'll just head down there early and find something fun. So we're packing up and we'll go see if we can't get on an early bus.
It rained last night. When we stored our bear vaults, we put them under some tall willows, and we made sure they were crooked so that water would not pool on their lids. That's how much water Matt had in his. I didn't have any in mine. They were sitting right next to each other. They were closed the same amount.
Closed tight. Capillary action up through the threads is the only explanation I have for this. How that much water could have gotten in there. But it was tilted so that water would run down here and off.
It's magic. This is the second time it's happened. The first time we both had probably a little bit less water than that. And this time, just he has tons and I have none. So odd.
I just don't understand how water's getting in there.
Well, I mean, part of it has to do with the sky
It rained a lot.
peeing on us all night. It's been several hours since I first got up and showed you the video, and the sky is looking the same. Clouds in every direction. So our plan is to pack up, take a bus ride, hopefully see some animals, maybe get a motel or bed and breakfast tonight where we can do some laundry at a laundromat, take some real showers, and head out to Anchorage a day early. I will miss my Denali, but I will be okay with being dry and not, I don't know, soggy. We are walking. We are going our last, like, 3/4 of a mile hike. I'm sad. I am really excited to have warm, dry feet for an extended period of time. It's odd starting out in the morning and already being able to see your destination.
In total, we did manage to hike about 50 miles according to my tracking it on Google Maps, despite us calling it early and not being able to take the planned route. All of the squiggling back and forth that we did really made up quite a bit of mileage.
It is actually really super fast for this time of year. Feels good on it. On down. Yeah.
Hard to see it from this distance, but there's a mama bear and 2 yearling cubs playing together up on the hill. This tour bus that we managed to jump onto is equipped with a video camera that has like a 60x zoom, which can throw up videos of all the animals on these TV screens in the bus. That's better zoom than my camera has.
It's a pretty hefty looking animal.
is coming to visit us. Holy cow. The bear's literally coming to visit us. This is so awesome.
Got our money's worth for this tour, huh?
This is our third moose, and we've seen 6 bear on the way out. It has been a busy bus trip. Guess what we're doing? Being locked out of our car. So we what did we do?
We programmed the key code on the door to open for us so that we wouldn't have to carry the heavy keys that were cabled together from the rental car on our backpacking trip. We locked the keys in a locker, took the locker key and put it in the trunk of the car so that when we got back we could just enter the code on the door and get in, get the locker key, get the keys, be on our way. But
We practiced. It worked.
it worked many times. Now the code on the door won't open the doors anymore, so maybe it expires after some number of days. We don't know.
Whatever the case, these nice guys came to help us, and it turns out that the lockers at the bus depot are not really a thing anymore. They're not maintained. No one has a master key. They weren't really even sure that they worked, but obviously they worked because we got a key and we locked our keys inside. So hopefully we can break into our rental car, which, by the way, they noticed has expired tags.
Make sure you read it.
Wow.
Pulling into Talkeetna, we're gonna stop at the Denali pub and brewery or something like that because Matthew needs a hamburger.
Also, what ended up being the problem with the car, in addition to, was that the battery was dead. But we checked and no lights were left on anywhere, so we're not sure how that happened.
We drove down to Palmer, Alaska to hang out with Joel, who is a family friend of the Scotts for a long time now. With him, we were able to explore around the area, relax, dry things out a little bit, and just have a good time.
Keep going.
Yeah, and you guys, tomorrow morning when the sun comes up, you can sit out here and enjoy the...
Excellent. It's a double rainbow.
Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper, I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. A sandwich may be egg or cheese or even peanut butter. They all taste so good to me, it doesn't even matter. Jam or ham or cucumber, any kind'll do. I like sandwiches, how about you?
Driving along the Seward Highway.
Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper, I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. Oh, once I went to England, I visited the Queen. I swear she was the grandest lady that I've ever seen. I told her she was beautiful and couldn't ask for more. She handed me a sandwich and she threw me out the door. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. Hey, I like
Looking for
sandwiches,
some
I
scraps
eat
of
them
fishing
all
net
the
to bring
time.
back for Kyle per his request. This is the closest I've found, but they're all on this boat. They are not scraps.
Kyle, you owe me. My husband is ready to dig through dumpsters that say no fishing gear in the hopes that someone isn't following directions and put fishing gear in there. Ridiculous. Matt found his piece of rope.
For Kyle.
Take it, Matt, take it.
We got a good run of the red salmon. They were sure fun to catch. One thing bad about the day they came.
This is Matt at Peyo's. This is Matt's food. It's Dave hot, so they make it hotter than 5 stars, and then he has to put on extra spice, which he already has, and then he eats all of it, and he gets his picture on the wall. First bite. Last bite. He did it! Only a little bit sweaty.
Salmon in the morning when we rise out of bed. Then for lunch, a big heap of bread. For snack that gets us all a treat. A smoked silver salmon instead I eat. Oh, I eat salmon every single night. Every single night of the week. I think I'm growing fins and gills on the side of my cheek. I think we've had salmon for something like 364 days. One more time.
Thanks for watching our videos. We're headed back up to Fairbanks today to catch our flight home. Driving a different route than what we came down. Going up through Preston and Delta Junction and just taking
North Pole.
a different route than what we came down. See some new scenery. Very pretty tundra out behind us. So, thanks for coming along.
One more time, it will make a year. I'm eating this fish on my plate. Mom says don't worry, cause tonight for supper, we're having a different thing.
I'm sure this is illegal.
I don't care what it is, as long as it's not salmon. She said it's something called king. Oh, I eat salmon every single night of the week. I think I'm growing fins and gills on the side of my
Outside of
cheek.
Delta Junction.
Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before. That's over.
Amy ordered a buffalo burger. What?
It's local and grass-fed. This is what happens when Matt finds strawberries. He's like a grizzly bear with blueberries. Fairbanks International Airport. We're coming home, Darkin. See the little tent? That's where we're going. Oh, Matt's in the way. That's okay. I can't really. Oh, I'm mostly showing you sky. Let's cut that part out. That's not it. Keep going.